Alright, this is my M85 battery operated airsoft gun based on the G36C assault rifle platform. Just going to be giving a quick demonstration, a quick walkthrough of its features, its capabilities, and you know, just some of the little optional extras that come with the rifle. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start off with the bog standard basic rifle. Okay, first thing I'd like to say is I apologise for the ghastly colour scheme, but due to the gun laws and airsoft laws here in the UK, they have to be this colour. They can't be all black, otherwise it is classed as illegal. Okay, this is the absolutely bare bones M85 or G36 based airsoft rifle. As you can see, it's quite detailed. It weighs approximately, I would say, maybe a kilogram at most. Comes with a 30 to 40 capacity magazine. Has selective fire capabilities between semi-automatic, which is one shot per squeeze of the trigger, and fully automatic. It comes with a foldable stock. I'll just demonstrate here. You just pop this button on the side, push it down, and then it's compact, like so. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go over some of the specs of this. The effective range of the BBs are 35 meters. Depending on what grade BBs you're using, I'm currently using 6mm, which is its standard, and it's been told that the BBs I'm using, although they're heavier, they will decrease range but increase accuracy, which I think is a fair compromise, because, you know, what's the point in firing, you know, 100 million miles, exaggerated of course, what's the point in firing all that distance if it's not going to hit what you're aiming at? Okay, I'm just going to go over some of the add-ons, or some of the equipment that you can put on this particular model. These are all of the bits and pieces you can attach to the M85. Start off with this. This is a torch. It's quite high powered considering it's only powered by 3 AAA batteries. I'll just take it over now. It's very light, and what you can do is you can either attach it to the left or the right side of the rifle, either here or on the underside. Okay. Now, what else I have here is a foregrip attachment for the underside of the rifle. Greatly improves accuracy, I was surprised. All you do is you unscrew the bottom here, like so. Like so. When I eventually get there, there we go. And what you do is this little plastic nib right at the very end. You pop that back in, and here you screw it in, and there are gaps in between each of the rail, you know, the sliding rails on the rifle, and you just place the little plastic nib on the inside in between the railings. Okay. Third item is an electronic laser scope with a glare resistant lens. Now, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this incredibly well, so let me just see if it's on. Yeah, you may not be able to see it incredibly well, but there you have a red crosshair. Okay, the final attachment is the suppressor. Solid piece of plastic. You just unscrew the barrel, the standard barrel that is currently on it, and then you screw this on the end. Simple. I'm just going to attach some of these now to the rifle, and then I'm going to show you what it would look like with all of these items on the rifle. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the foregrip, which goes on the underside of the rifle here. Just come in closer, or maybe not too close so you can actually see. So like I said before, you simply unscrew this. You place this, I prefer it dead centre, well as centre as I can get it, to the middle of the rail. Sorry, I'm wearing a black shirt so you probably can't see it. Right, so there, sliding rail, you can adjust it. then you just simply insert that, you screw it back into place. Sorry, I got off centre. You screw it into place like this, and there you go. You've got your foregrip attachment for your G36. Okay, I am now going to just go over and get some of the different pieces of hardware, if you want to call it that. Okay, this that I showed you earlier, the torch. Now, I have it on this side here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly show you this. I know this isn't a very polished video, it isn't a very professional video, but you know, just thought I'd go for it. Right, so I'm going to just, you take the end, like right here, and you can either slide it forwards or backwards. You put it on the rail, and it has this little screw pin, and what you do is, you place the screw pin on the underside, like so, and it's the same with the stock, the grip. You just find the space in between the rails and you screw it on, like so. There we are. And I like it with the grip, because the grip is only maybe 2 inches below the light. If you ever need to, you can just do that, and you've got a very quick way of turning the light on and off. Okay. Now the light itself is powered by 3 AAA batteries. I don't know whether you can see it there because I can't really see it on the camera anyway. Powered by 3 AAA batteries. Okay, right. I'm just going to get one of my favourites of the attachments, the suppressor. Now, with real rifles, I don't know how true it is with airsoft, but a suppressor will actually decrease the range and slightly decrease the accuracy. But I just figured, you know, with the suppressor on, it looks kind of cool. The suppressor is a solid piece of plastic with obviously a hole in the barrel. And again, sorry for the dodgy orange colour scheme, but like I said, here in the UK, you can't have all black guns unless you're part of an airsoft club. Right? So that's the suppressor. The last piece of equipment I'm going to put on now, which is actually the most painfully, you know, awkward pieces to put on, is the electronic telescopic sight. Now I'm just going to place the gun down a minute because I've got to show you how this is done. Right? You've got hexagonal nuts on this side, and what you do is you've unscrewed them like so, and then you place them on the rifle like this on the rail. Okay, I'm just going to turn this round so you can actually see. Okay, and you attach it by screwing the screws back into place. Now, because the bolts are on the other side, this will allow a very tight hold onto this, so you won't have to worry about it jiggling around or moving. Okay, there we are. Now this is the fully assembled G36, or the M85 as they've decided to call it for this model of airsoft gun. The retractable stock makes it very good for close quarter combat, almost makes it like a submachine gun, which is very helpful. It's quite lightweight, very manoeuvrable. And now I'm going to get to the pièce de résistance, which I'm sure is what you're waiting for. I'm going to fill up the magazine with the maximum amount on there, and then I'm going to test both semi-automatic and fully automatic fire. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you how you load the magazine for the rifle. You get your little bottle of BBs. I bought these for approximately $2.50, which is probably about $5 US. And it comes with this tube. Now what you do is you get the end of the tube with the end of your bottle and you pour them in. We'll jiggle them about a bit, like so. until it's full. As you can see, the BBs have filled the tube. Now, what you do is you place the tube on the top of the magazine, and they've very, very generously provided me with a little plastic stick where you just push it on the top of the hole like so, and you push it down. The BBs are fed in, it's hop up, and there you go, you have a loaded magazine. So now I'm going to move on to the demonstration. I'm going to show you what this can do and give you a bit of technical details as I'm firing. Okay, before I get to firing this, I just want to give you a little bit of information about the power behind it. The range is 35 meters at max. Let me just take the suppressor off and I'll show you the power source. It's powered by, if I'm assuming correctly, yeah, it's powered by a 7.2 volt nickel cadmium battery, which is rechargeable. You may have seen this particular fitting on, you know, Tamiya remote control cars and such. I did an experiment the other day where we hooked this thing up to a 12 volt power pack, and it works absolutely amazing with 12 volts, I will say. It increases the rate of fire greatly. Okay, I'm just going to screw the suppressor back on, and then I shall test, just give a quick demo of fully auto and semi-automatic fire. Take the magazine into the slot. The thing is hop up, so you don't have to worry about, you know, cocking it, and because it's electric you don't have to worry about that either. Okay, this is semi-automatic, semi-auto fire. Okay, I'm just going to hold the camera like this. Okay, that was semi. Now I'm going to fire. I'm going to fire off the rest of the. I'm going to fire off the rest of the magazine now, full auto. As you can see, the magazine is spent fairly quickly. The only problem I will have, that I will say with this, that if you use cheap BBs, the gun has a very, very, very high tendency to jam. In fact, it jams nearly 95% of the time. So if you're going to get BBs, make sure you get really high quality ones. Now I know that it said that these were $2.50 or $5, you know, but you know they're very, very round. There's no machined edges on them. They're absolutely they're splendid. Okay, that was my airsoft gun tutorial. Well, not a tutorial, but you know, just showing you what I can do. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching.
I wanna say it now, but now is today. Love has been given to grab and enjoy. So let's all grab and let's all enjoy.